Welcome on this second day of our 5-day challenge. On this second day, we are going to challenge you to generate more energy, so that you can accomplish more in life and that you will also not be so worn out. We don't want you to be worn out, and we don't want you to be working so hard and be so stressed out as a business person that you don't have good health and not very good relationships anymore. We don't want you to make those kinds of sacrifices at the altar of your business success. It is possible that we can do our best at work and at home. And for that purpose, again, the challenge today is to generate more energy. So what are the most important things that we can do in order to have more energy? The first thing, and that may surprise some of you, is to sleep 8 hours a day. Maybe it's not a surprise, but 50 years of sleep study have shown that it does not help us if we sleep less than 8 hours a day. Usually we are just a lot less productive, we are less coherent, the quality of our work and the quality of our thinking and interacting and relating with other people is just going down when we're not well rested. So that's really, really important. And think of it this way. Some people say, oh, we are all given 24 hours a day. No, I don't think that's really true. We're all given 16 hours a day when we take our sleep seriously. And again, all the sleep studies over the last 50 years have demonstrated very clearly that this is how much sleep we need in order to be at our best, to function at our best. Another one is that we need to exercise. Most of us do not have in our workday the kind of physical movement and cardiovascular exercise that our body really needs and is designed for. So 20 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on your situation, you definitely need to consult with your doctor, make sure that you're doing it right, that you started out right, but to have good cardiovascular exercise and also some strength building exercises so that your functional mobility is good, that's very important for your energy level. And then also, oftentimes we go through the grind and we push through the day and work so hard, and then we get completely crash in the evening, or even when we come home, and then we can't do too well when we get home anymore. But if we relax 2 or 3 times a day, and if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes, that really is like a miracle. For me, it's always something like really recharging the battery. If I just completely sit down and relax and just say the word release many times over until I almost doze away, and that puts me in that really deep state of relaxation, and I feel much, much fresher for the rest of the day. And then also it's important not to power through, even if we feel like in the moment we still have enough energy to power through something. If we take a break every 50 minutes, it's much better to have it's much more helpful than to have energy throughout the day. Not just for another hour or two and then crash. No, if we take that break every 50 minutes or so, that's actually what all the high performers do. So you can do it as well, and in making it through the day without being always so completely worn out. Another area that makes a huge, huge difference in our energy level is what we eat. Our diet and nutrition, it's so crucial. One of the things that a lot of us forget and we don't eat enough of it is our greens. Just our vegetables, really dark green vegetables. They are a lot more healthy than maybe just some iceberg salad. And as far as the nutrition and the micronutrients that are included in it, that just makes a huge difference. So all high performers eat a lot of greens, and once or twice a day at least, to put it together with the other food that you eat. And then also it's very important that you drink through 3 to 4 liters of water. Most people don't drink enough water. When we drink coffee, for example, we deplete our body with water. When we drink any alcohol, we deplete our body with water, and we just need a lot more water than what most people drink. So just 3 to 4 liters, almost a gallon a day, that is very, very helpful. And oftentimes what happens is, especially in the winter when we don't feel so thirsty, we may not drink enough water. So always remember that, it's very important. And then another area is avoid sugar. That's been known for decades, that we have are eating too much sugar and how harmful sugar is for our health, especially in the amounts that we consume these days. And it's hidden in everything. That's why we have to be so careful with it. It's not just that we eliminate the donuts and the pure sugar and the sweets and all those things. No, it's including ketchup and so many other foods. So always be careful not to eat too much sugar, because you're already taking it with your salad dressings and all kinds of things if you buy them fixed and ready made. So avoiding sugar is very important, and very similar also white starches, like all the white breads and white rice and all the cookies that we eat and all those things. In very small amounts, that's fine, of course, but let's just try to strike those things from our diet that are really harmful to our health in the long run. The thing is this, so many times we don't think about it seriously enough until we get sick. How come that all of a sudden when people get strokes, heart attacks, diabetes, lose a leg to diabetes or something like that, or lose their eyesight or whatever, then all of a sudden their diet changes? Why not before? Why not adjust our diet today? Make a commitment today to leave out at least 3 things that you know are not good for you that you've been eating, and maybe add 3 things that are helpful to you where you know they're healthy. So many times it's not about what we know, it's that we don't act on what we already know. So make that commitment and make sure that you eat the right food so your energy level goes up, and that will help you also to perform so much better. Another area that affects our energy level, of course, as you all know, is our mental and emotional state, and especially how we feel at any given moment. And all of that can also be controlled. We can summon the emotional energy in a certain way. And I want to show you this chart here. It's sort of a circular situation where our feelings, to me, when I look at my feelings, they are like a canary in the coal mine. When my feelings are negative, when I have feelings of overwhelm, for example, then I ask myself, what is that based on? For example, if I'm overwhelmed and I'm afraid I'm not going to get things done, that's basically based on the belief. You look at the bottom where it starts, it's based on the belief that I don't have enough time, that I don't have enough resources, that I don't have the support and the help that I need to get done what I meant to have done. So if I can replace that feeling or that belief that I just don't have the time, or I don't have the resources or the help and the support that I need to get done what I need to get done, if I can replace that belief with a firm belief that whatever I meant to have to get done that day, I will get done. And whatever is not getting done, there's a reason and a purpose, and it will get done the next day or sometime in the future. Or maybe it's something that actually does not have to get done, and we'll find out about it later. So when we have positive beliefs, then we have ask ourselves the positive question. For example, when we are struggling with overwhelm, and replace it with the right belief that we will have enough time, then we can ask ourselves the question, what is the best use of my time today? And then that generates thoughts and ideas on what we can do, positive things that we can do. And then we feel much more empowered. We have a much higher level of mental and emotional energy than when we feel empowered. Yes, we can do those things. Then we have positive feelings, which then lead to positive actions. That means instead of being hurried and stressed out and impatient with other people and upsetting them, we do things in a deliberate, in a calm manner. And we think about it clearly. Our actions become a lot more positive. We don't get, because sometimes when we get overwhelmed, we even give up and don't do anything, or we just consume something, consume food or consume something on social media or on TV or whatever. But when we have a feeling, yes, we will get done what needs to get done, what we're meant to have done on that day, then we will take positive action and with a clear mind and a confident mind. And then those positive actions will then also yield positive results. And the positive results will then reinforce the belief that, yes, we will get done what we are meant to get done during that day. So those are some ideas that may help you also when you feel like you're in a low emotional state, that you can actually generate a higher level of energy by changing the beliefs, by looking at your beliefs, that you look at beliefs, at more empowering beliefs rather than disempowering beliefs. And then the whole circle works much, much better and you will have much better feelings. So I hope that will help you so that you will have just a higher level of energy. So today on this second day, make your commitment to do the things that will help you to raise your level of energy so that you can always be your best, not only at work, but also at home. Look forward to tomorrow, where we will explore another one of the habits that lead you to higher performance.